Greetings, members one and all of the Smellovision Nation. It is indeed Friday night, and we are live and, in effect, a little bit early as we await a couple of scammers to call us. Yes, indeed, more promises. Will they keep their promises? We will find out in due course. But we're going to have a little bit of fun here and answer some of your comments. This is what it's about, interacting with you. Hopefully entertaining as well as providing a little bit of knowledge and fun. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see where we are at and see who is amongst us here so far in this broadcast. So far we have 2 watching, but nobody has said anything in the chat yet. It will come one day. I have full faith that somebody's going to say something in the chat. All right, let's go back 6 years ago to Christopher Sanchez. A half ounce of silver, paying respect to our Canadian neighbors. Neighbors, not a bad price and nice coin. Good stuff indeed. Yes, thank you, Christopher Sanchez. Now, Freight Grinder has a comment about the silver plunged price from yesterday. A pretty big drop, 3.5%. There's Neil. All right, there's Neil. All right, let's see here. Greater demand for silver won't arrive until after the looming recession arrives and passes in mid to late 2023, early 24. Don't hold your breath, folks, and I do not believe the pivot is a possibility at all as long as paper currency is in circulation. That's part of the beauty of CBDC from the Fed's perspective, that negative interest rates can pull currency out of the system. Yeah. Well, and that's just it. You know, that's part of what they're hoping to do is take that currency out of the system. We'll see here. Thank you, Neil, for liking and sharing. It does help. The shares really help. I appreciate that. Treasure Charger is here, and so is Silver Wolverine. Good to see you, brother. All right, let's see. Let's march on up here. Great comment, Freight. I appreciate your words and insights there. We've got Silverstruck. Says, not surprised people purchase less on Black Friday. Not much left in your pocket after buying gasoline and heating oil these days. Exactly right. And we're going to start to really see the effects of this in the coming months, I believe. We shall see. Very good. All right. Yes, we're excited to see you, Neil. Yes, indeed. We're glad you're here. Always appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. Got something stuck in my tooth. Breaking news. No IQ says I need to get to my LCS. I got to get me some. There you go. Some gold and silver. Yeah, I actually took advantage and bought on the dip yesterday. Actually, both gold and silver. High premium gold, but low premium silver, so to speak, anyways. All right. Silver Wolverine, Fox Business. They said don't expect to pivot at all in 2023, maybe 20. So it looks like that Freight Grinder is right, or maybe right, maybe solved. He was ahead of the game there, according to what Fox Business says, that a pivot may not happen in 23, maybe 24. I think it could happen in 23, but we'll see next year. It may be late, but I think it could happen, but who knows? Who knows? We shall see. They shouldn't pivot. I'll put it to you that way. They should not do it, but David Adamson, I think they just pumped it up the date before it had to come back down to avoid drainage at $22. Yeah, who knows? It's very interesting. A lot of different takes on where the markets go. Managed to scoop up a bunch this afternoon at the lower price, though. You can almost count on a price drop when the Fed raises. That's right. When they raise, the price drops usually. Very good. And let's see. We've got D. Peterson says $70 silver and $3,000 gold are coming. The dollar's decline has started. It's going to get wild. Well, we shall see. A lot of people feel that way, but I wouldn't get your hopes up about it anytime soon. That's for sure, but we will find out. Good to see JVF, and James Smith is here. I hope you're feeling okay, James Smith, and not in too much pain and healing up well. Eli, I agree with your assessment. I also think the Fed will pivot in February 2023 with no interest rate increases. I don't think it's going to be that soon. But it's a possibility. See, the thing is every time they raise interest rates, it and we haven't even really seen the full effect of them raising interest rates yet. There's so many lagging indicators. That's why I think that a pivot is possible. And by the way, what is a pivot? A pivot is when they actually go in the opposite direction. It's not when they stop. So if they stop raising interest rates, that's not a pivot. Mikey V is here. Hello, Mikey V. Good to see you. Paul Britton is here. 120 ounces today. Almost bought yesterday, but was hoping for a pullback. Way to go. Good job. That's a big haul. We've got a Cybercurrent Twitcher here. Welcome, CCT. I'll say more about Cybercurrent Twitcher as we get more viewers pop in. Eli, agree with your assessment. So there we go. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. Eli, appreciate it. Rude Awakening says, such great content. In fact, there is a physical silver deficit, so it's a matter of when, not if, it will dramatically increase. Yeah, but it may be a gradual over the time. We may see wild, crazy days, but overall, I think it's going to probably be a slow incline. But I do think it's going to rise. Yes, indeed. So Wolverine, in fact, he said we might need to get used to high interest rates and 5% inflation forever. Oh, wow. 5% inflation forever. That's crazy. Wow. Yes, indeed. Yeah, JVF, that's part of the thing. See, the psychology behind the higher interest rates is the markets have faith in the Fed in tamping down inflation. But what Silver Wolverine says is that the Fed may be happy with 5% inflation forever. Now, there was a time, and I remember covering this, and I was kind of shocked that they were basically succumbing to this idea, this notion that 2.5% will be their new target. 2.5%. Billy, you said the LBMA is nefarious. Should I worry about my germanium mint bars? The source there, silver from LBMA. Well, it's the agency. The silver itself is probably fine. You can test your silver. I don't think it necessarily reflects upon the quality of the silver you get. Good to see Silver Honda, the one and the only Silver Honda who drives a blue Honda. The one and the only. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. We love Silver Honda. Matt Clark says here, I can tell you after reading the comments, the majority of our listeners are short-term looking for a quick buck. Always remember, you guys aren't stacking to make money. You're stacking to retain wealth in an insured savings account. This appreciates in hard times as the worthless currencies disappear. And I will actually disagree with you there, is that currencies are not worthless. Not at all, or else they would just throw them away. Now, there are some currencies that are pretty worthless, like the ones that have triple-digit inflation, but the ones that are experiencing inflation, who would not pick up a $20 bill from the side of the road? I think anybody would. Hey, we got the scammer calling 1 minute before, actually 6 minutes before. Let's see here. Hello?
Hey, Rich, how are you? It's Nolan from Qualify.
Hi, Nolan. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Just got to Chicago a little bit ago. Just went around the city today. Got some tourist attractions in. But all besides that, I'm doing good.
Did you go by the CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, while you were there?
Yes, we did go through the financial district. I believe it was in the financial district, if I'm assuming correct.
Okay, if you could do me a solid, if you could go in that building and talk to the guys that run the COMEX there, that store the precious metals. We need to find out what the heck the deal is there with the with all the contracts and the storage, and they're running out of the metals over there at the COMEX. Can you help me? Can you help a brother out on that?
Absolutely, Rich. I'll go in there guns blazing tomorrow.
Well, you don't. I wouldn't suggest coming in there with guns of any sort, not even a semi-automatic rifle. I would just go in there because they probably would frown upon that, especially gunfire in such a facility as such. Just go in politely, ask them to see the silver and gold and all the certificates, and we need to get an audit, and that you are a concerned citizen with a financial interest in the gold and silver that's stored there.
Absolutely.
Okay? That would be...
So, Rich, what is it I can help you with? I understand you've been talking to Ali a little bit. the business needs a little bit of funding. What's going on? Can you explain?
Well, I think we just went over what you could help me with.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that.
Because see, here's the thing. What did you say your name was again?
Nolan.
Nolan. So Nolan, here's the thing. Now that you're in Chicago, I don't need the money to actually fly there and do the audit myself. You're already there. We can just cut right to the chase. We can save a bunch of money. I would be paying you. I'll pay you out of my own pocket to go in there and do this for me. I got an old raggedy. I got a serious 1934 $50 bill that stinks. It's like kind of has a chemical smell to it. You'll find out.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a really weird smell, but yes, it's interesting. It's a little foreshadowing of what's to come, just so that you understand. But if you could do that, I will send you that $50 bill in the mail, and I just need to find out. I need an audit. I need to get receipts, a 5-page report, double spaced.
Yeah,
About
Rich, I gotta tell you, that's really out of my reach on my vacation.
yeah, but you're no, you're already there. You're not having to reach. You just hop on.
No problem. Hey, Rich, to be completely honest with you and be transparent, if we're not gonna have a conversation about financing for the business, I really don't think we should be speaking any further. Just to be completely transparent.
I like to be transparent too, and slurping. I just slurped some coffee. But this is about finance. Gold and silver are money. The Chicago Mercantile Exchange is all about that. You hear me? Do you feel me, bro? That was not a rhetorical question. Do you feel me?
Hey, no, listen, I totally hear you, Rich. I just, I'm a little confused. I thought this conversation was for business finance.
Well, it is. This is about financing. We're gonna be transacting. I'm gonna send you an old 1934 $50 bill to do this task for me. It has numismatic value, okay? And let's be, we can be transparent, we can be see-through, we can be translucent, which is partially opaque, like the sort of in between. We can be slurpmeisters. We can drink some nice fine coffee. So how do we make this happen? How do we make this transaction happen? How can we? How soon?
Listen, brother. It's just not something I'm willing to do.
Why aren't you? Why are you not willing to do that? It's all just.
Rich, to be honest with you, I'm on vacation, my brother.
Why are you calling me on vacation? Why are you in Chicago in the middle of December on vacation? What can be there unless you're trying to do a Jussie Smollett type of situation?
No, I mean, hey, listen, that's a little bit personal for me, Rich. I'm just going to leave you with a good night.
No. I need to know why you're on. What's going on? What's in Chicago? Tell me. Let's get personal. I want to find out why. Please tell me.
Rich, I'm gonna hang up, my brother.
No. Please don't hang up, Nolan. Nolan Ryan.
It's all good, brother.
Oh, come on, brother. Let's help a brother out. Help a sister out. Help a transgender out. Help a binary.
Safe,
okay, you be safe too, but help me. Be safe. Go to the CME for me, please. Let's call him back. We gotta get him. We gotta try to convince him. We gotta find. He must be translucent or transgender, one of the two.
You have reached Nolan Kelly. I'm sorry I missed your call, but if you leave your name and your number, I will be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Nolan, let's be transparent here, or translucent, or transgender, either way. I really do think that this would be a good thing. We'll transact, we'll be financed. If you help me out with this CME audit, can you please audit the CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange? We need to know what's going on in the COMEX. You're there, you're on your vacation. I'm now more ever interested than ever before about the exact reason why you're on vacation. I need to know personally why you're there. I need to know your itinerary, your schedule, every bit of everything that you do there. I want you to report that back to me for an extra $10, okay? So please do that. Please make this happen for me, Nolan, and let's do business together, okay? All right, have your machine call my machine. Let's do the lunch thing later. Oh, and Nolan, call me. All right, there's scammer number one out of the way. Got Fishy Smalls. All right, there you go, Fishy. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Fishy Smalls. You're fishing me, Smalls. How's that? There you go. All right, we probably shouldn't be talking. There you go, Daryl. Yes, indeed. Gotta love messing with those scammers. So anyways, so Matt Clark goes on to say, fortunately, high-ticket items like houses and cars will depreciate rapidly in an oversold market. Most of you people have thousands of ounces of silver and will be fortunate enough to buy foreclosed homes for 500 ounces. Stacks, be ready to make your move. The rest of you with a handful of coins should hold on to them to buy food and pantries in your tents. Well, I'll tell you what, there's some truth to what Matt Clark is saying. Just look at the Detroit market. Was depressed for quite a while. You probably could have bought a home for 500 ounces of silver. Jamie Fox is here. Good to see you. Welcome. Good to see Daryl. Good to see the Global Warmer and Commander Corvus, Corex, Nevermore. Howdy Sal. Howdy Sal. Hope all is good with you. Curious, are your gold and silver stacking plans for 2023? I will be doing videos on those. Stay tuned. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Thank you, Translurpian. I got to be Translurpian, right, Savage? There you go. Good to see all of you guys. Great Man is here. My coffee is here, and we're just enjoying. Silver Lunatic. It's triple watching option X, and dealers want all of the call options on metals to expire worthless. All right, yes. A lot of different takes on what's happening there. All right, very good. Appreciate you guys joining me here tonight. Veritas Files. I think 2023 to 2035 are going to be a rough decade as we try to figure these things out. Things that we should have known all along. That's right. Watch what Egypt is doing to the dollar. Good for gold. That's right. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Silver Bull 30, good to see you. Silver Bull 30, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Yes, thank you, Grandman, for the prayers for Silver King. Yes, indeed, we pray for him. And JM Unleashed, another great channel you guys should check out. He is awesome. He says he might nominate Sal for Nobel Peace Prize, wasting scammers' time, therefore providing peace for the masses. I want to be nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, as pronounced by the White House press secretary, referring to it as Noble. Thank you, JM. I appreciate that. Platinum Gnome is here. Good to see you. JD is here. Welcome, welcome. Good to see all of you guys. Digital Music says, often the price in the markets makes a bulge on the chart to the other direction before a more significant move to the other direction. Check it, you will see. Yeah. Yep, we do tend to see some patterns there forming. Indeed. Good to see Welchco Services. Who needs a business loan for their silver-related company? Yes, indeed. That's right, Welchco. We're looking for it. The bipartisan bill to ban TikTok. Yes, I did hear about that. It's about time. It's crazy. Yes. Oh, my goodness gracious. Of course, Google pretty much tracks us as well, too. But that's an American company, I guess, at least. All right. BJ says here, like most who have a mind that thinks for themselves and can see the markets, it's a real light knows it's rigged, which means that the world's paper market, they're going to be zero out all the markets, even gold and silver, purposely crashing it before it does what you think it's going to do. The entire global system is being reset the hard way and has to go to zero for the world to actually be financially reset to where all countries are on the same playing field. So the price today, tomorrow, the next day doesn't mean a thing. And so the entire world's gold and silver market has been reevaluated, just like in 1933. But I wonder about the debt, what they will do about that. This time it will be it'll be done by the good guys, and there'll be no confiscation like many believe. All right. We shall see what happens. All right, Rocky Superstar is here. Let's see here. This person here. Let's see. Let's find out if that was the same one. No, that was a different one. Texting them to get them. Oh, it is Nolan. That was Nolan that called us. Nolan, okay, it was Nolan. Come on, Nolan. Let's call Nolan back. Come on, Nolan. We need to show some love here. Come on, Nolan. On the Nolan. Constitutional stacker. They want to take our money, mess with our food, take our weapons. My answer to them, not happening, Scooter. There you go. That's right. Not happening, Scooter. Very good. He's on his vacation. Call me on his vacation. Treasure Charger's here. Good to see Treasure Charger. All right. He's not answering. All right. Darren, the atheist and anarchist James. I bought 4 ASCs at 33. Because price drop, happy face. That's probably considered not a bad price for ASCs these days, right? $33. I haven't been tracking it lately, but anyways. Mr. Chain Blue Lightning, be nice if it fell to around $15 so I can get my money's worth. Oh, man. It would be nice. But I would be very surprised if that were to occur. Judy is here. Hello, Judy. Welcome. Welcome, Judy. And Leg Bad. I think silver could go to 50, then back down to 30, and bounce around there before going further. Okay. All right, Leg Bad. We shall see. Very interesting. All right. Bob Sal says, still buying government-backed coins. I'm not too confident in bars yet. Maybe later. Bars are counterfeited so much it turns me off to buy a 1-ounce bar. Just saying. Keep stacking, my friends. There you go. Well, silver bars really aren't counterfeited a whole lot. But it's not really worth it there these days. Chuck and Plata. Hello. Good to see you. Jimmy J is here. Although you can see those. You still see those counterfeit bars around. But they're not quite as prevalent as they were when silver was higher. My kid is a grandmaster. Gold and silver still holding at a steady pace. Not sure if it knows what it wants to do. It's right. It sure is. All right. Very good. That's right. Commander's exactly right. $100 fiat bill can burn just like a $1 bill can. Turns to ashes and disappears. But not gold and silver. They only get hotter and hotter. And they may melt, but you can always reconstitute gold and silver. You can always, that's right. And let's hear. Morning Sal says, Rocky Superstar, the LBMA is part of the global elites. That's right, exactly. I think some of these big corporations are as well, too. Jill Stark, thank you, Sal, sending hugs from Western Nebraska. Thank you, Jill. We miss Jill. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Jill Stark. Oh, yeah. And T-Roy says the following. The price of metals will shoot up. Precious metal companies should stop all dealings with the LBMA. The LBMA is already in a death spiral. Well, I don't think precious metal companies deal directly with them. It's a different kind of market. It's more industrial application. So your devices, if you're going to, sadly, if we were going to boycott all woke companies, we would probably have to live off the grid when it's all said and done. Good to see all of you guys. Welcome to Chuck and Plata. JM Elise is still here. Yes, indeed. Let's get up here. Incognito Montoya. I love that name. That's really cool. This is on the LBMA, who has gone woke. I got some pushback on this video. But he says, I'm totally buy metallic. I love both gold and silver. There you go. I'm bi-curious. Gold and silver. That's right. I'm actually I also like platinum. I have a piece of platinum in my hand right now. Oh yeah, nice little piece, chunky 1 ounce platinum. Hard as a rock. Actually, it's harder than that. It's hard as platinum. All right. Love it, love it, love it. I love this one by PM Galleria too. This is really good. Oh yeah, this one is a great comment. This one probably wins comment of the day. LBMA GTQ plus. Please refer to ETFs as it, that, and those. That's right, exactly. That's what I identify as it, that, and those. There you go. Yeah. The silver aura. Wow. The thing is that the silver aura, I actually reviewed for Modern Coin Mart in a package, a Merry Christmas Silver Eagle, and I think it was some for like $40-some, $48 or $49. So even in this fancy packaging, it was selling for less than that. Did they really increase it that much? That's crazy. Yep, that's nuts. DR says, every single time I hear someone say diversity and inclusion, I immediately think they are traitors, morons, or just evil. It's a part of the World Economic Forum 2030 agenda. Look it up. Exactly right. Exactly right. And the thing is those words sound really good on on the face of them, but that's just it. I mean, the same thing with Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter sounds really good because who can argue with any race or any color of anybody whose life doesn't matter? We all agree that Black Lives Matter on principle. We all agree about being diverse and about being inclusive. So the concepts themselves, but the problem is their definition of that, what that means to them. What does it mean to be diverse for them? What does inclusion mean for them? In spite of and that's the problem with the woke movement, is they use all these buzz terms that on the face sound great, but it's the branding. They are geniuses at branding, but in the end, it's about what is behind that brand that is really the problem. Exactly right, B.R. Williams. They trick you with the word salad. Exactly right. It's political correctness on steroids is what the woke movement is about. It's insane in the membrane. 1000 Dare Radio. Well, if it's gone woke, then we know what's next. It will go broke. That's exactly right. Whatever is broke will be woke. All right. Tracknads says, or Iraqnads, I'm sorry, says LBMA be LGBTQ friendly. Money is green no matter whose hand is it in. That's right, exactly. That's right. Very good. Good to see Sterling Cannabis is with us tonight. Steve K, my silver identifies as gold. I'm rich now. There you go. Exactly right. Very good. And by the way, let me tell you something. As I was recording that video, in the midst of recording that video, I got a call from a scammer, and I had a fun time with him because he said we have a bunch of diverse lending options, and I'm thinking, what do you mean diverse? And talked about A through B, about financial diversity, whatever. I said, well, what about racial diversity? What about sexual diversity? What about inclusiveness for that? And then he goes on to woke signal me and say, I've got a friend who's transgender. And I'm like, oh, great, well, very good. And then I went on and I said, he was talking about the financing, went back and forth with him about the racial inequity. I told them that I was gender fluid and all this and had a great time. I mean, I was just trolling him up and down and sideways, and he was all agreeing with me. So, well, that's great, we're great. And then I went on to say, I believe we ought to also fund cross-dressers who go into our elementary school and groom kids. And if kids want to have transgender surgery, we should support that because that's what diversity is about. If you don't agree with that, that's what we need to do. I want to get funding for that. We should, and by the way, what about people who happen to be very sexually attracted to animals? What about those people? We need to be inclusive for them too. And what about people who like kids? What about NAMBLA? And then he hung up on me. It was just crazy. But that's where we're at. This is the insane world we live in today. And by the way, you think I'm off the rails with that? I guarantee you, there is an organization called NAMBLA where these people are basically justifying being attracted to and grooming teenage boys and underage boys. It's insanity, and they are grooming our kids in schools too with this stuff. And if you don't agree with it, you're a bigot and you're a racist and you're a transphobe. And all of this, it's insane. All right. Anyways, but I had fun with that. That one was one I wish I would have recorded. All right, Sterling Cannabis says, go woke all you want, just remember, you go broke, you go woke, you go broke. I'm an exclusive kind of guy. Any behavior that I don't agree with, I exclude it from my life. You should know that by now. I tried exactly. All right. And by the way, that's not to say that we don't love people who feel differently than us, and we don't, or all that, and we don't accept people for who they are as humans. It's not about that. It's about them pushing their agenda upon us. That's the difference. That's the difference. Yes, indeed. All right. I'm attracted to porcupines. There you go. I did not buy the Trump emoji, Sterling Cannabis, but I heard they sold out. I'm not big into NFTs, so I didn't mess around with that. And apparently it was for a good cause, but I didn't buy any. John Bethia, even though we all want to protect our environment, I'm sick and tired of environmentalists trying to govern our lives. Exactly. And that's it about it too, because they are propagating what they call science based off consensus. But science and consensus are diametrically opposed. Those are two words together that don't make any sense. Exactly. It's a clown world. That's right, Gray Man. All right. That's me too, Lars. I'm a lesbian trapped in a body of a man. Silver Wolverine. I never thought I would see the day when we didn't know if we were dudes or chicks. It's insane. Look at this official who was caught stealing luggage or whatever that was in our government. This is how the Roman Empire fell, fellas and ladies. It's crazy. We the sheep will consent. Looks like you're at 22% while I'm making this comment. Yeah, the like to view ratio at the very beginning of the videos can be 100%. Those are my faithful viewers, but it drops off very, very quickly. If I were to ever get 20%, I would be shocked, but 25% would be a miracle. Good to see you guys. All right, very good. All right, KC Tenor. When they're done being woke, they will find out there's no silver or gold to cover their fake SLV and GLD. That's right. That's right. I'll tell you what, it's disappearing fast out of the LBMA. That's for darn sure. I'm anxious to see what the numbers will be like for December there, by the way, in their vaults. John Bethia says, I come from doing slavery work in the fields when young, now going to be a slave to the New World Order. No way I will go that easy. There you go. Exactly. Preserve your freedom. And part of the way you can do that is to be as self-sufficient as possible. Part of that self-sufficiency is to be your own central bank by holding gold and silver. Good to see Annie Oakley. Welcome. Good to see you. Glad to see all of you guys with us here tonight. We have a lighter crowd here tonight, but I appreciate you guys joining us. Yes, indeed. Glad you are here as we march on through the maelstrom of madness that is the comments here as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Yes, indeed. All right. A Tobacco Row. I changed the ESG in my car, and it started rear-ending all the other cars. There you go. Are you down with ESG? You know me. No, I'd rather have OGP, Original Government Packaging. Willie Long, I'm transitioning from silver to gold. There you go. Oh, yeah. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Quant 2011. Inclusion. Those who own over $10,000 of metals must give 30% to those who own no metal. Communism knows no limits. Well, that is actually equity. That's an example of what equity is. That's a very good example. Hello, Mudvayne. Good to see you. Lars Job. Appreciate Lars being a viewer of the channel and a faithful commenter as well. This is what he has to say. They're just doing this to give the appearance of noble ethics and to give a pretext to further constrain and limit the market for private buyers. I expect that the corporate interest will chug right along business as usual and absorb any and all metals wherever they can source it. ESG regardless. Exactly. That's right. It's virtue signaling to the core. Exactly right. Oh, yeah. This coffee tastes delicious. We've got Chris 1234. Conservative entities get boycotted. Woke entities, for the most part, do not. Exactly right. That's really what it boils down to. All right. Abe says, sounds to me LBMA needs to be shut down. All right. Well, I tell you, I think the best thing we can do is just to be our own storage facility and declare our independence from some of these institutions. But anyways. Jamie Foxx says, hey, Sal, what a great live last night. Gus, come on, Gus. We never could get back to Gus. I even tried after the live stream to call back that number, and it just says message number 5. One Country Second. I've been watching most of your videos on Rumble now, but this is still the place to be for your live stuff. Thank you, my friend. And it would help if you watch here, too. But thank you so much for doing that. Almost all of my videos are now been moved over there. And just within the last day, actually, believe it or not. It's pretty crazy. But anyways, but it's nice to see that has happened just in the off chance. But I do appreciate your support very much. And let's see here. Get on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. Don't need to be coy, Roy. Kevin Malone going woke with the gold. This will make it go up in value. I feel people are fed up with criminal control called woke. That's right, exactly. And void removed. Void if removed. This is just void removed. Says the following, and I quote directly. Who needs silver anymore? Everyone wants their Trump digital cards. I hope they haven't sold out yet. Actually, I've heard they have. Have you heard about lumber prices? Lumber is the lowest in years. I'm about to stack some wood. There you go. All right. If you do it in the morning, you'll have morning wood. Nice. Yeah, very good. Oh, yeah. And let's go over here. Stacker Factor said, epic rant 9 minutes in on this video. Thank you, brother. It says, well said, champ. Let's just hope gold and silver get diversified to an 80, 75, or 50% purity standards to make it fair for other discriminated metals like copper, lead, and tungsten to get into our stacks. There you go. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Sterling, I think I can co-broadcast there. I need to look into that. But yes, indeed. Yes, Silver Wolverine got 774 likes on my video yesterday. Then views on most. Yeah, your video did really good yesterday. Amazing. Well done, sir. Great job on that video. And really, really good. All right. Let's see here. So yeah, I need to look into that. I might co-do it there. I don't know how I would see that in the chat. I guess the chat would be on this device on my streamer thing and see what's happening there. Because I think that's probably where I would look at it on the chat there, so I could see any comments coming from there too. So I do need to do that. I probably need to branch that out and see if I can. I think I can do it in both platforms at the same time. Sterling, I'm going to try it. Joe, salivate. So glad you can see through the woke BS and don't mind stating it. Yes, indeed. I think it's very important to recognize it and call it out. And again, some people were offended by this video, but that people should understand that I'm talking about the policy and the politics behind the woke movement. I'm not denigrating any race, gender, or creed, or religion, or what have you. It's about what's being pushed upon us. I welcome all here, all points of view, all sexual orientations, and what have you. Yeah, we may joke a little bit about it, but that's mainly because of the of how it's being perceived and fronted. Let's see here. Let's see. Silver Honda says, the only woke that I did was when I woke up this morning and watched this great video with my Walmart Great Value medium roast coffee. Thank you, Silver Honda. You were the man. You were the man. And we've got Rob, the great average great white American, says you can put lipstick on gold. It's still gold. True that. Exactly right. It sure is. I would love to see an aluminum plated gold coin. Can you imagine that? That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? An aluminum plated gold coin, or a gold gilded with aluminum or steel or pot metal. All right. Patrick T. LBMA needs the bailout money, and must follow the agenda. That's right, exactly. That's exactly right. Let's see here. So thank you, Patrick T. Let's move on up here. We've got Pathetic Prepper. No other scammers called me tonight. What's going on with these people? Don't understand it, but oh well. They don't. Pathetic Prepper says here, hold on a second here. Pathetic Prepper says, I ain't buying no woke or transgender metal. If I buy real gold, I want it changing into copper or worse, silicone. It's all just plain wrong, I say, smiling there, joking around. Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, have a good night. Silver Honda, keep your feet on your woke movement and keep reaching for the Spain reverse links. There you go. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Silver Honda. Oh, yeah. Take care. Have a good weekend, brother. Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda. Good to see Leap 7N. Thank you for being here. Smaller crowd, but if you can press the thumbs up button. If we could get 30 likes tonight, that would be great. Oh, yeah, it would be. No, we're at 37. I want to get 50. All right. And we've got ECCE Lux says, post-trade business conduct, spend as we like or see fit. There you go. That's right. Stern 13, Metalor is a Swiss company. It's so short. They're melting big silver bars to produce smaller bars, and they take every junk silver from the coin shop dealers. I know this from first source. I live in Switzerland. Wow. Stern, that is amazing. I would love for you to email me about that. I'd be very curious to learn more. Get some details on that. salivantmetal@gmail.com if you see this. And very, very good. Hello, Christopher Schaefer. Good to see you. Thanks for the thumbs up, Annie. I appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you, Silver Honda. Cybercurrent Twitcher says, and we all know these organizations can shove their political correctness. Where that's exactly right up their bum. Exactly right. Speaking of Cybercurrent Twitcher, I encourage you all to check out his channel. He has posted a great video on some very cool world silver coins of various different purities. Some quite unique pieces that I've never seen there before. It's a very attractive pieces. If you want to see just a great video that showcases some of the collectible silver pieces that he has in his collection from around the world. Hey, Funktad Forcelli, so good to see you, sir. Been a long time. Thank you, brother. Thanks for popping in. Good to see Funktad. Oh, yeah. All right. Welcome. Yes, indeed. You were the man. Jonathan Winchell says, Satellite Metal, did you just say remote work is the same as inclusion? Same sentence as inclusion? Yeah, I guess they want you to be included even if you're remote, right? Dennis Perkle says here, the problem with ESG isn't the theory. It sounds great. It's the application of it by corrupt, greedy humans. Yes, they will go full totalitarianism with it, maybe slowly like the frog in the pot, maybe blitzkrieg like the Nazis, or like CCP or Stalin. That's right, exactly. All right, very good. Yeah, thumbs down, yeah, doesn't show as a number anymore. And that is to try to protect the sensitivities of creators, I guess. But you know what? If it were up to me, I would show the thumbs down on my channel for anybody that wanted to see it. I'd be glad to tell you what I can see it on my end from the creator side, and I can tell you. All right, Al, my balls, good to see you. Howdy, welcome, good to see you. And by the way, truly being inclusive means being tolerant of an opposing point of view. And so I think in reality, if you want to really be really inclusive, you would be open to opposing points of view. But that's not what they mean by inclusive for them. Yes, indeed. JD is headbanging to your thumbs up, but nothing is happening. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gold Chick is here. Good to see the lovely Gold Chick. And let's march on up to D. Peterson's comment about the woke stuff here. Let's read it. Let's get over here to make this happen. With a major recession approaching and the Putin war escalating, the silver to gold ratio could easily go to 150 to 1. Absolutely no mention of this anywhere. Why? Many are saying 50 to 1 is coming. I don't think so, especially if the world falls into a second Great Depression. You might be right. If there's less demand for industrial silver, and there's more of it out there with only about 20 to 25% of silver being stacked, that very well could be the case. But there is a growing number of stackers out there, which means that that number is growing. That's right, it sure doesn't. I see a lot of people still hit the thumbs down on my videos too. All right, let's see here. The Silver Aura says there's actually a legit pushback against ESG. Hold on a second here. Let me get over this. From various leaders in the business world, some have only opposed it behind the scenes, but it's real, and you can look up articles on how 2022 was its worst year. ESG, evil, stupid governance. All right. Well, that's good to hear. We need more pushback against it. We do. Thank you, Silver Aura. Oh, yeah. Very good. Treasure Charger. Bizarro world, Sal. I get the feeling the powers that be are distracting us all from this woke garbage. Yes, hold on a second. While they're working behind the scenes to screw us somehow. Arm yourself with pronouns, I guess. That's right. Yep. It's one of those things where they're throwing up a shiny object over here so they can do whatever they want behind the scenes. I definitely can see that. Yes, indeed. JM Unleashed, I'd be curious to know what the approximate thumb up, thumb down ratio is on your channel, Sal. On my longer videos, the ratio appears to be 95 to 1, but in my short videos, it's approximately 85 to 1. For the whole channel, I don't know how you can measure that. Let me see if I can find out overall. I might be able to, I might know where to go. Hold on a second. Let me go over here and see if I can find that statistic. I'm kind of curious now that I mentioned it. Where is the thumbs up ratio? How do you get to that? Audience, let's see here. Audience, probably is audience. Top geographies, bell notifications, subscribers, age, gender. By the way, on the age and gender, I don't see anything. Oh, user specified. I got 0.1% user specified. Let's see here. I'm just looking here. Maybe research will tell us. No, that's something else. Audience. It's got to tell us. I've lost 13 channel members in the last 28 days. Not many new channel members joining. Where is the like to dislike ratio on this thing? I don't know where to find it. Anyways, all right. Well, anyways, I don't know where it is. I have to look that up somewhere, but it's probably around 95, 90 percentile, probably, I would guess. Anyways, let's get back to the front. Uncle Tony's Garage. Welcome. Dropping in to say hello. Enjoy your content. I'm always urging the viewers on my channel to stack in a low-key way, of course. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, Uncle Tony's Garage. He's verified, so he's got over 100,000 subscribers. Thank you, Uncle Tony. Very kind of you, sir. Very cool. And thank you for popping in. And I appreciate, I'm honored and humbled that you're watching. I'll have to check out your channel, too. That's very nice. Thank you. I can only see the ratio for each video individually. I can't see the whole channel. Okay. All right, thank you. All right. Very good. Thank you. Let's see it. But thank you again, Uncle Tony's Garage. Very kind. Very kind of you indeed. Silver Bull is 20 away from 1,000 subscribers. All right. Check out Silver Bull 30's channel. We need 20 more to get him up. I think we can get him there tonight. Can we get a Silver Bull 30 to 1,000 subscribers? Oh yeah, Silver Bull 30. If we can do it, if you guys check him out, search Silver Bull 30. I wish there was a way you could get to it from here. I can do it. Maybe if JM Unleashed can post a link to his channel for me, that would be great. And we'll keep an eye on it. 20 away. 20 away. That would be great to get him up there. If you subscribe to Silver Bull 30, that way he'll reach that magic number. That is an important number for content creators. I need to watch more of his videos too, but thank you, Silver Bull 30. And thank you so much. I'm going to pin this. Thank you, JM Unleashed. Very kind of you. So there is this channel. If you guys can give him watch some of his videos, but also subscribe to his channel. We're going to keep an eye on this here, and let's see if we can get him up there tonight. Silver Bull 30. Very good. We'll keep an eye on that. I've got it open as well in another tab. But if you guys can subscribe to him, let's get him up over that tonight. Thank you, JM Unleashed. All right, thank you, James Smith. First super chat of the night. Very much appreciated, James Smith, brother. Thank you. A slurp in your honor. $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, and subscribe to Uncle Tony's Garage too. Very kind of you. Thank you, Funktad. Very nice. I think we'll be able to get him there very quickly. In fact, let's check it right now. He's at 984, so he needs just 16 more subscribers. I think we can get him there tonight. Link is above here in the chat. Common Sense is here. Good to see you. And let's get over here to Handsome Hero. If we start differentiating between good gold and bad gold, all bets are off. Gold is no longer money at that point. Incidentally, aren't U.S. dollars also used for nefarious purposes? Exactly, they are. Very good point, Handsome Hero. Constitutional Stacker, who also has a great channel, great guy, says, this is great news. Go woke, go broke. We want the LBMA to go broke. Let's get the COMEX to go woke too. They probably already are. They probably just haven't put a thing on it yet. But anyways, Malcolm Jennings says here, and I quote the following: woke is coming from the World Economic Forum and BlackRock. BlackRock went into Disney once BlackRock got board members. Disney went woke. Money talks, and BlackRock are using our money. Now there's a company pushing back, and that is Strive. Strive bought shares of Disney and wrote the board, and the CEO was fired. We can't stop woke if we use our money the right way. Money talks. That's right. Very true. Very true. All right. Very good. Thank you. And Shane, let's see. Sleep in a haunted garage from the Ghost Hunters of YouTube. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Thank you, Lars. Very kind. Let's do a little check on this. We need 10 more subscribers to Silver Bull 30. Thank you guys for subscribing to him. I think we're going to get him there tonight. Thank you, Annie Oakley. Spokane Silver Stacker says, well said, Sal. I'll always hit the thumb up for you. Been busy. Gonna have to catch up on some videos and leave a comment for this algorithm. Well, Spokane, I appreciate that so much, my friend. It means a lot. Even if you can't watch all the way through, that'd be nice. There you go. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right. There you go. Sterling Cannabis. That's actually, I didn't realize. Sometimes subscribers do get kicked off. So for it to stick, Sterling Cannabis is saying to leave a comment on a Silver Bull 30 video and your subscription will stick. Thank you. I did not know that. Wow. Thank you so much. And thanks for the thumbs up here on this live stream as well. Appreciate it. Very kind of you indeed. And let's march ahead here. Pete O says it's all going to be fun and games until your home's ESG score and carbon neutral compliance is linked to the amount of property tax you pay. Wow, that's very scary. Same with your vehicles you will own. Accept your stack and be happy. There you go, Pete O. That's a scary scenario, but that very well could happen, especially with CBDC implementation. Crazy to think about, but not out of the realm of possibility. Crazy. All right, Charles Savoy says, what could happen? Biden has months remaining as president and then one. Hunter Biden takes the White House with Mrs. Clinton. I think he's joking around there. Will Joe station Homeland Security agents armed on all gold and silver dealers' offices so that when people sell, the metal will go to the Treasury and be resold to other buyers? Joe is from Delaware, meaning he is a DuPont family operative, the world's top silver using dynasty. And just scream national emergency and you can rob the public blind. Silver is a war resource material, and Biden severely provoking Russia, and our one-time silver stockpile is a long gone for price management. The 1934 FDR seized silver. Why not repeat it? Well, and actually, in 1934, FDR did not seize silver, and he didn't even seize gold. He made it illegal to own gold and offered to buy it, and for, you know, whatever the going rate was at the time, but he didn't actually go door to door to get it. But anyway, but I digress. Thank you, Charles, for your comment. Freight Grinder, And not late this time. Hello from Manchester, PA. He was first on this video for the lawsuit. All right, I'll get unsubscribed too. Yes, indeed. Apparently, if you leave a comment, it will stick there. But yes, indeed. All right, let's check. We're going to do a little bit of a check on Silver Bull's channel to see where he's at. He is at 991, so we need 9 more subscribers. Yes, indeed, 9 more subscribers to Silver Bull 30. And if you do leave a little comment on some of his videos, that will stick. And once he reaches that 1,000 subscriber mark, it's a huge milestone for channels like that. Thank you, Silver Aura, for subbing him. All right, we've got My Dogma says, Joan will probably still do well if they hold long enough, but it should be pretty obvious the collectability of anything is only what people will pay at the time. Exactly right. That should be obvious. Canadian mint collections are just much of a ripoff. It's not the seller's problem. It's an educated buyer. As Sal said, it's subjective. Exactly right. Now and again, as I mentioned in the video, there are some kind of nefarious or maybe unethical marketing practices and the like, and that should be frowned upon for sure, but not illegally. It's not illegal. That's the difference. Chris 1234. Every company needs to make a profit. Every buyer must do their due diligence. It's different though if they are proven to have been hyper focused on the elderly. That's right. Yes, and we'll see. I guess we'll see if the nature of that, to see if that happens. But I've never known government to do that type of thing. I've never heard of that, but anyways, could be. And Treasure Charger says, nice report, Sal. Will stick to junk and numismatic purchases. I've always avoided knockoff collector coins. If someone needs to tell you something's collectible, then it probably isn't. There you go. That's right. D. Peterson, buyer beware. Remember, never believe anything you hear and only half of what you see. Always prove anything. That's right. Question everything, including the very existence of God. Yes, indeed. Stefan is here. Good to see Stefan. Welcome. And let's see here. Good to see you guys. Over here says, what do you think of the word reparations? Well, it's of itself is should never even be considered. I think it's a ridiculous concept. Sterling Cannabis, I remember the day the FDR knocked on my front door and asked me for my gold. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, indeed. He's showing his age now. Oh my goodness. Wow. Rocky. Yes, we love Rocky. Good to see B.R. Williams. I played a little guitar last night for the scammers. I even sang to a scammer last night, B.R. Williams. Check it out. You hear some guitar playing and you hear me sing a little song to some scammers last night. I tried to serenade them. Serenade the scammers. Patrick Leonard says, it should be very interesting that, when the multipolar world forms when we have a leveled market. Yes, indeed. Silver Honda. I picked up 2 Franklin halves today from my local coin shop. Paid $12.50 each for them. Added to my retirement stack. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. All right. You were the man. I'm doing a tubular journey with those Franklin halves dollars too. Wally's trains and coin collecting. Some of the TV guys are questionable also. That's right. They sure are. But is it illegal? That's a difference. You know, I watch them for the entertainment value, and we the consumers have to know what the real price is. Great video, and thanks for the information. Yes, indeed. They are entertaining. I've not watched them in a while, but it would be fun. I remember watching those guys and laughing at their pure shyster used car man sales. Crazy. Crazy. All right, let's do a Silver Bull 30 check on subscribers. And he's at 992. All right, guys, it's up to you. He needs 8 more subscribers. 8 more to reach that 1,000 subscriber count. Let's get him there. If you guys could subscribe to the one and the only Silver Bull 30. The link is at the top of this chat there. That's Silver Bull 30's channel. Posted by JM Unleashed, which I appreciate him doing. Snakebite says, great report. Appreciate this, Sal. Thank you, Snakebite. You were the man. Appreciate you taking the time to watch. Delta Lima. This is not good. Who pays the lawyers if the LCS is found not guilty? Numismatics is what it is. Who can honestly say what they don't know exactly? It's setting a bad precedent, I think, for sure. Yes, indeed. And T, the Silver Stacker, says, thanks, Sal. I have a friend who's made a lot of purchases through this company over the years. I believe he enjoys the level of customer service he received. I'll share this video with him. Thank you. Thank you so much, T. Very good. All right. Thank you, Stefan. Stefan, for subbing to Silver Bull 30. All right. Very, very good. Let's march ahead here. Buddy Sampley, thank you for commentary. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. All right. Yes, indeed. Very much appreciate that. And we've got 69 No Man. I will say it for you, Sal. There are thieves out there waiting to part a fool from his money. I have been this fool, so I'm qualified to say this. Thank you for telling the truth. Thank you, No Man. Yes, indeed. No matter what the news is, I try to share it. Yes, indeed. And even if it's about a bullion dealer who actually sponsored this very channel. Because I'm not beholden to any dealer or anything, and that was actually the very first time. And so, but nonetheless, I still think that you got to be honest and open. And I try to be on this type of material. Chuck and Plata, hey Sal, they are now in the healthcare business. Gus is the new CEO, and Samantha is the financial secretary. There you go. Yes, indeed. You want to talk about a scam that really should be looked into? It's these loan scammers that are out there, and the like. You know, it's just insane, the membrane. All right, very, very good. Let's march ahead here. We've got one of many says, it's too bad they didn't give you a call on a live show. They may have been fun. We'd do it. I'd gladly interview them. It'd be fun. Although they can't comment on a pending litigation case. We have the lovely Judy here. Says the following. Sal, you are on top of it. Thanks for the news. The price of some of this stuff is way off. They also make their own spot price, in my opinion. That should be illegal. When spot is, say, 22 and you go to a dealer and they have it at 22.30, that's dishonest, in my opinion. I do agree. And you see that on almost all of the bullion dealers' postings for precious metals price. But then what really is spot price? Do we go by Kitco? Do we go by, the LBMA, the fixed price? How is it really calculated? I think that the actual spot price, there are a few dealers, I know of really only one, Monument Metals, that posts the actual, the lowest price. But anyways, all right, very good. But thank you. Thank you, Judy. James Smith says, hello, Sal and family. Still a kicking hip healing. A hip is healing after 3 weeks of surgery. That's good that it's healing up. Keep praying for me, family. Amen. I'm glad you brought this to everybody's attention. You have to be very careful out there. It's a cruel world, and I'm proud of being an honest coin dealer. Oh, very cool. Nice. James Smith is a coin dealer. I did not know that. That's cool. Yes. And I tell you what, that will reflect itself. Good business, honest business practices are they get known very well. Very good. All right. Thank you so much. Hello, JK. Good to see you. Welcome. All right, let's refresh this. See how many. All right, we're stuck at 993 subs for Silver Bull 30. If you guys, if so inclined, if I appreciate it, we're trying to get 7 more thumbs up to bring him over the magic 1,000 subscriber level. I think we can get there tonight. Appreciate you guys being here. All right. Let's see here. Thank you for being here. And by the way, I have 69 thumbs up. If you can give a thumbs up in this live stream too, that'd be nice. If we can get to 70, that would be awesome. We go from 69 to 70. Oh yeah, that's full copulation mode. When we get to 70, that is full copulation mode in a good way. All right, and we've got Tony Hankeres. This was almost literally a South Park episode. Really interesting. I'm very curious to see which one that is. And by the way, if you want to subscribe to Silver Bull 30. The link is at the top of this chat, pinned by the great JM Unleashed. Mark Bailey says, I agree that they are beautiful as artwork and worth their weight in silver. There you go, exactly. You enjoy the beauty of coins, certain coins, and it is fun. By the way, everybody that's here right now, I'm going to show you something. It's now time for me to break the mold out. It's Smellovision. It's Smellovision. You're going to want to stay tuned, by everybody that's here, to tomorrow's video. And I almost need to wear gloves to touch this thing, I think. In fact, I'm going to put a glove on. This is how toxic this is. I kid you not. And I might even put a mask on so I don't have to smell this. Hold on. Because I don't know, it may actually be toxic. Do I have something I can put over me? I'm gonna put this little thing. This is not an actual mask. I don't have those hanging around here, but okay, everybody. Here we go. Let me get this thing ready. Are you guys ready for it? Are you ready for it? You're gonna want to stay tuned to tomorrow's video. You're definitely gonna want to do that, okay? I'm gonna tell you why. Because of this right here. Hold on. Oh yeah, you look at that. Look at this. I'm not taking it out of its plastic sheath. This thing stinks. This thing literally stinks. I mean, to high heaven. This is a Series 1934. Series 1934 $50 bill. And you will see why this bill is important in tomorrow's video. Okay? There it is. That's an oldie. This thing is old, and it smells like, like a chemical bath of some sort. It's insane in the membrane. I'm leaving it in its protective sheathing. But you can see that this thing is toxic. It's an old classic $50 bill. Y'all. $50 bill, y'all. You understand what I'm saying when I say that? 50. You know what I'm saying? This is not an NFT. This is an actual $50 bill, Series 1934. It's old school, if you feel me, bro. Washington, D.C., you can see right there. There it is. And it says, United States of America will pay the bearer on demand $50. $50. The U.S. is going to do that, apparently. That's what they're saying. The United States of America will pay to the bearer on demand $50. 50. It's laundered. I don't know. It doesn't smell like detergent, though, on this thing. There it says 50 as well. There's a 50. All right. Nice. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Okay? All right. Let's get back to... I can take this glove off now. Laundered bunny. Yeah, indeed. Exactly. Where are we at here? All right. I'm going to get this glove off my hand. It's making me sweat. It's making me sweat. All right. If you guys have not... See that link above at the very top of this chat? If you could press that and click it and then subscribe to Silver Bull 30 to try to get over 1,000 subscribers. We want to get over 1,000 to be comfortable and comment on one of his videos. Let's see where he's at now. He's still at 993. So we need 7 more subscribers. Can we get him there tonight while we're here? I think we can do it. All right, we can do it there. Link is at the top. Thank you, guys. It's a spender. Probably is a spender. It's not really worth a whole lot. And it stinks. But I'm going to try to get at least $75 for it. No, I'm kidding. I know I won't get that. It's probably just a spender. Michael Swirl, these people advertise heavily in magazines. I've seen it in my doctor's office. Yep. They are branching out with the advertising, that's for sure. Skywalker Precious Metals, there's an awful lot of this digressing lately. Buyer beware. Yes, indeed. All right. And the Silver Aura says, no surprise, AMS has been the target of a class action lawsuits in the past due to the refusal to comply with orders with the Minnesota Department of Commerce back in 2016. They were fined $30,000 by the MDC back then, which apparently did little to deter them from their deceptive sales practices. Funny how fines and loans don't deter scumbags. Look at you, spoofers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not as aware of what is going on there with that. But thank you, Silver Aura. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Near Dusk, for subscribing to Silver Bull 30. Link is at the top here. LCS Flooring says the thief that went under the name Scottsdale Mint, and not the good one. Yeah, actually, it was a little bit of a different name than that. But moved there and started another store where he got under pressure in Arizona. He called me a bunch, wanted me to buy. I would not bet it's the same guy or he's in with him. Called from his old lead sheet. Interesting. Yes, could be. All right. Hello, Donovan Robbins. Good to see you. Picked up a 1950 $5 green seal, $10 African note, and a couple horse blankets. Nice pickup, sir. Oh, yeah, very nice. All right, where are we at? We got 123 AIB. Let's go over here and make this happen. So that we can go over here and make this happen. It's all about compliance here. The general public has not been set up for this kind of predation by the government banksters who have installed the notion that silver and gold or jewelry are the subject of pirate movies. Not only is the public woefully ignorant about gold and silver as money as a store of wealth, they have ingrained notions of precious metals as treasure and a get-rich-quick vehicle. The result is a steep and perilous learning curve for the uninitiated. True that, 213th. Very true. Yes, indeed. All right. Nicely done. Thank you. All right, let's go over here. Let's do a sub check on Silver Bull 30. We're at 996. All we need is 4 more. Horse blanket is a type of classic American currency. Stefan. An attractive bill. If you do a Google search for horse blanket currency, you'll see it pop up in the images. They're beautiful. So Silver Bull 30, the link is at the top of this chat here. If you click on that and give them a subscription, and if you make a comment, your subscription will stick. Thank you so much. Chuck and Plata says, Sal, your digestion is documentary worthy. Bix and Harvey, Oregon should listen to you. Oh, well, thank you, my friend. 5-cup award, salivating slurps. Thank you, Chuck and Plata. I very much appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you. Yes, indeed. 66 Sam. Is that what causes rainbow toning? There you go. I like that, 66 Sam. Rainbow toning. Let's slurp to that. All right. Very, very good. We might have a text from. No, let's see here. Okay, it's something else. Very good. All right. Thank you, 66 Sam. All right, guys, we are at, we're checking Silver Bull 30. He's still at 996, and I've got to go soon. But everybody can, if you can subscribe to Silver Bull 30. This thing got stuck in my throat. I got to slurp this stuff down. Oh, yeah. So let's see if we can get him. We're literally a couple away from getting Silver Bull 30 to 1,000 subscribers tonight. All right, Stefan, I'm sticking with my first love, which is German silver. So inexpensive, I can't stack enough of it. Also, what does Cooper Nickel mean? There you go. Exactly. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Thank you. Love your sense of humor. You should interview Kanye West. All right, yes indeed, we'll get it. We'll make it happen. Hello, Jimmy J 1312. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good evening. If you haven't subscribed to Silver Bull 30, I encourage you to do so. I mean, to get him up over 1,000 subscribers. I thought we would get there tonight, but cinnamon got stuck in her throat. That's right, James Smith. But I've a crisis averted. I just washed it down. Those cinnamon grains are brutal. All right, everybody. I have got to head out of here now. We've come to the end here, but thank you guys so much for being here tonight. We had a blast. I hope you guys have a wonderful. And if you don't mind, if you could subscribe to Silver Bull 30. When we leave, he needs only 3 more subscribers now. 3 more. I'd appreciate it. We want to get him over the top tonight if we can, to get him to that magic number of 1,000. So thank you guys. I appreciate you being here tonight. And I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all and leave you with this piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care. Subscribe to Silver Bull 30.